Good morning, squirrel friends. Hey, Sterling, All Things Silver, Natty, Charles Latre, Christopher Ty, Siren Silverstash, Doug Wagner. Hello. No yawning. This is a no yawn zone, Siren. Hi, Shift Kicker. Sure, give me a little piece. Great, Scott. Good morning. Yeah, Ida and Paula decided to go have like way too much fun last night, so she asked me to cover this morning. But like, yeah, yesterday I was just like, woo, I was a zombie. Good morning, Big Country Scrapper, aka Red. Yeah, we didn't get until like 3 a.m. yesterday morning, so kind of crashed and burned. Hello, Frostbite. I'm about to eat a bite of banana. So, how is everyone doing this morning? Can you all hear me? Just wondering. I don't know. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Victoria. Eagle on the moon. Hello. Yep, squirrels eat bananas, man. At least this one does. Oh, we got a culprit up here.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Good morning.
How are you?
Do you miss me already?
I do. I tell you, I had so much fun at the coin show. It's and when I see names, it's like, I know who they are. You know what I mean?
You're like, I saw that person, man. I touched them.
Yeah, it's cool. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. It would have been more fun if we didn't like have a table.
That would have defeated the entire purpose for y'all being there, though.
Yeah.
You guys did good, though. You guys sold quite a bit of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Keith bought a lot of stuff too, though.
Yeah, go for it. Drop your link, Big Country.
So what did they do? Go party too hard?
Yeah, we're driving to a casino yesterday to go see some lady comedian. I forgot who they went to go see, but it was like sold out. Morning, Mike Schlees. Yeah, Big Red just dropped a GoFundMe thingy. His truck's messing up and he needs a little bit of help, folks. Yeah, I haven't like been in like really in YouTube or anything. Morning, Kevin.
I've been working on making more videos. I need to get more religious in that.
More religious?
More religious. Especially with shorts. I need to start getting my I was about to say I need to get my shorts in order. I need to start putting out shorts on a more frequent basis.
Oh yeah, shorts get you people that don't even like wouldn't even know you. So shorts is important.
I did get a really cool email, so that there were quite a bit of kids there.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them reached out to me and said, "Hey, I met you at the coin show. Can I have your email?" So they sent me an email and said, "You told my kid that you'd send him some wheat cents." And I said, "Yep, they've already been sent."
Well,
And
cool.
he sent me this really, really, really cool email about how his son is really engaged, and he asked what his favorite coin was. He's like, all of them.
All of them.
And so he's looking through pocket change, and he's doing all this stuff, and he got a book. So I sent him a couple like 1922 wheat cents so that he could find his first 100-year-old coin. And his dad was like, "Oh my God, this is so cool." And I'm like, "You're going to find this throughout this community." And he's like, "There were so many gracious people at the coin show." And it's like, this is why I love doing this in the hobby. So it was a lot of fun to get that email.
Yeah, there's a lot of great people in this community, and we all come together. Hi, Steve. Diana, good morning. Ruby Red.
So my chat won't even populate. I can't even see chat.
It won't populate. Are you on your phone?
Yeah, it's still stuck on the message where I'm like, good morning, yummy for the tummy was the last message that I saw from me.
Oh no.
Yeah, so oh well.
Hi, Tony. Well,
Tony
if somebody talks about you, I won't tell you.
Outstanding. That is true friendship right there.
Sometimes being oblivious is more peaceful. Good morning, Ringmaster Ray. Doug Wagner, Squirrel member for 1 month. Oh, we got someone in the basement.
Good morning, Coin family.
What up, Chief?
Good morning, Chief.
You guys missed me already?
No.
We do. Or at least I do. Actually, I miss your wife more, so sorry about that.
Hey, Chief, my daughter said thank you. She got her Elvis coin.
Awesome.
Yeah, she was like, this is so cool. Tell him thank you.
I got an email this morning asking me about those. Said, sorry, I only got 2 left. I gave them all away.
Yeah, she was very pleased with that. So
Coins making sense. Welcome to Squirrel Squad. I always forget that I have like the special stuff now.
Yeah, we can only get those at Graceland. We can't get them anywhere else.
Good morning, me.
Good morning, everybody down here in chat.
hey, me, I sent you a special care package.
Awesome.
He sent me a box. Chief, did you get your box?
Absolutely.
He's a stud.
I'm telling
Me's
you.
a stud.
Me's a stud.
You know, and I was thinking about taking a few of those stories out of that one book and do like a story time on my channel.
That'd be cool.
You know, it's the one with the all the different naval battles.
Oh yeah.
But it'd be kind of boring. I started reading a few of them and I'm thinking to myself, Chief, this is going to be boring. People aren't going to like this.
Well, it all depends on how you tell a story, right?
I'll be reading it, brother.
Yeah,
Well,
but
then
if you're
it would be boring.
enthusiastic on certain parts of it, then other people would be enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, I probably should do like a proofread to make sure that I can actually read it.
Yeah. You could be like, and I farted today and it was great.
Oh,
It smelled like an old boiler.
Yep.
that was funny when we were all sitting together on the couch and I says, oh, wait a minute, I got to get up for a minute. I got to fart.
Yeah, Chief was a little farty, man.
He's a gassy guy.
Yeah.
So
God,
room.
we had such a blast.
Yeah, Chief was like, we like to farty. We like to farty.
I've been trying to throw out a bunch of short videos, trying to figure out these different short videos.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Like most of my alerts are not coming in anymore. So I think YouTube did another one of their cycles.
A little upgrade crap.
Yep. So if you guys are not getting notifications, make sure you go into the channels that you want to get those notifications and make sure you hit those bells again.
Oh, I've been getting delayed notifications. Like I'll get a notification saying like coins making sense auction, and it's the next day.
Did you guys see or go into the new chat thing that they got out? Zuckerberg put out.
I don't know.
He's going
Oh,
going in contest with
Elon Musk.
with Twitter, and he says he's going to put Twitter out of business.
And I'm trying to remember what the name of that was.
I can't think of the name either. I had this morning.
Mad Stacker and them were talking about it last night in their during their Game Insane.
They put up notifications too that if you get it and you want to get rid of it afterwards, you have to shut down your Instagram site.
Well, that's kind of bogus.
That's something they put out this morning that I just saw. Yeah, I'm not getting it. It's just like
that's not going to last very long, though.
It's kind of like Discord. It's just like a chat room thing, I think. Threads. That's it. Coin making sense. That's it. Threads.
Yeah, they won't be able to make you shut down another service. That's not going to last very long.
Well, it's part of it. It's part of it. It spawns off your Instagram, is what I've read anyway.
I know when you're going live, it gives you, like on your phone, it gives you the opportunity to like join other people or something. I don't know.
Well, they got a new thing at the bottom here. It says join chat. And if you're on your phone and you can't type in chat, this allows you to type in chat. Frostbite was telling me about it yesterday.
Yeah, that was a new thing through StreamYard that they finally paired up with YouTube and got that resolved. So now you can actually click on it. It takes you to your profile. If you have Google, it'll take you to your Google profile. Then it says allow StreamYard to access YouTube. And then once you click on that, you'll sign in, and then it'll cycle, and then it'll come back, and then it should kick you right back into the stream that you were in. And now you should have the little chat window. So now you can actually utilize your phone to chat. Now, StreamYard still is really, really slow in its chat refresh. So you're still better off if you have, I mean, if you're only on your phone, then there's nothing you can do. But if you're on, if you have your phone and a computer, like what I'll do when I'm working and I want to kind of listen in, I can turn a screen on and watch the chat from my browser window, but still conduct a meeting, but I can have the sound coming through my phone. So I'll be like in StreamYard on my phone, and then I'll have the browser up. If you do that, then you're better to follow the chat in the browser because it refreshes quicker than StreamYard. Because StreamYard, it'll jump and you'll miss gaps, and you only have a limited number of cells available for your chat window. So I think it's something like 40 chats or something like that is all you can scroll up. So there's still limitations to it. I know they continue to work on it. They're trying to get it closer to Streamlabs, but they're definitely making improvements in StreamYard.
Angel, he's got Blue Ridge Silverhound blood in him, doesn't he?
I don't know. I don't really watch Blue Ridge, so.
You know what I mean by that?
No.
He's long-winded.
Oh. I'm used to it. I got Keith. Good morning, Rocky Mountain Bear. Good morning, Father. My dad's in the chat this morning.
What up?
Cool.
I didn't know you were subscribed to me, Dad. I thought you were just subscribed to Coin Crew.
Good morning, George.
We're back. We got back yesterday.
That was a heck of a trip, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
How many hours did it take you from Texas?
Actually, it only took us like, I think like 5.5, 6 hours. But see, the thing is when we went to Florida, Keith had avoid tolls on our mapping system, and like our Googles are kind of linked. So like that's literally why it took him so long to get there. And then like we were driving like 2 hours from Ida's, and then he goes, "This is weird. Why are we zigzagging?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So then I looked, and it said avoid tolls. So when I took the avoid tolls off, it actually saved us another like hour or so.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because we were like going like zigging and zagging and going through like 25-mile-an-hour country towns.
I put a sun pass on my car before we left so that we ran into tolls. That $25 sun pass covers all those tolls. You can drive right. It goes on your windshield, and you can drive right through those tolls. Just
Oh yeah, like Mike, before we even like left to Texas for when we went to like Tulsa, he put us on his Pike Pass. So I'm like, there's no reason why we should have to skip the tolls because Mike gave us his Pike Pass, and the tolls are good in Oklahoma and Texas.
yeah, same as the sun pass. Mm-hmm.
Morning, THS.
Good morning.
I don't know if I just said that or not. I have short term. That mean no, there will not be an auction this Sunday. There will be next Sunday. Because we still have to get back to the shop and unload everything, and because we were just like too tired. So we're spending like this week to like get everything back organized and together.
Well, that's good because after the show, I'm broke as an old leather boot.
Right?
You and me both. There has been a number of people that reached out to me about that elephant round, though.
Yeah, I already made a trade. I made a trade yesterday with Charles Latre, and I'm sending one of those and one each of the Godzilla coins I got from Coin Crew, and he's sending me 3 ounces of silver. We're just going to make a straight up 3-for-3 trade.
That's cool.
Yeah, he saw him and he's like, "Oh, I got to have one of them. I got to have one of them. I got to get all the chief."
Yeah, when I met Charles, he literally put his eye on me.
Did he? He took it out and put it
Yeah,
on.
he put it in my hand. So I got up close and personal and really gazed into his eye.
Oh, that's funny.
What was really funny is when we did the drawing for the shout outs, he had already left, but I guess he was like in chat when we went live, and he's like, I'll be back.
Someone asked me this morning. Oh, Greg King asked me this morning email about the coins I got from Graceland. You know, that I gave you and Paula and Ida and stuff.
Yeah.
And he says, someone told me I need to talk to you about these things. And I said, sorry, I only got 2 left. I gave the rest to Paula and Ida and Mrs. Coin Crew. It's like, he's probably going, dang it, Chief.
Yeah, so I got to meet ATS. So that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And Silver Bull was like way taller than I expected.
Yeah, I know it. I know. I thought he was maybe like 6 foot, 6'1", and he looked like he was 6'6".
Yeah, well, comparative to us like shorter people.
That's what I was about to say.
Put him and I together, and it don't make 250 pounds.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised Ringmaster Ray didn't put his back out, man. Because when we first saw each other, we like kind of like ran to each other, and then he like picked me up and swung me around, and I was like, "Holy crap!" Just because I'm small doesn't mean I'm light.
That would have been funny for him to set you down and go, "Uh-oh, I just screwed my back up for the rest of the day."
Yeah, that would have been messed up.
That would have been screwed up. Damn, this join the chat is covering up where I have to mute and all that stuff down here in the bottom.
Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Morning, Welchco.
Good morning, Ringmaster Ray.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Morning, Ray.
Putting some of the coins in that I got at the coin show.
I was just so overwhelmed. I literally did not buy anything.
Keith picked up a few things, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Keith gets around and finds stuff, but like me, I get too like squirrel brained. There's like just so much to choose from. I just like don't even know what to choose.
I'm hoping I got super lucky with a couple of those Benjis I picked up. If they turn out to be Bugs Bunny Benjis.
The circus.
Yeah, the one definitely looked like it.
Yeah, the 51D I'm not sure about. It sure looks like it. I posted pictures and I sent pictures off to Paula and them at Live Coin Q&A. But if the 51D turns out to be one, that one's kind of rare because they're not normally found on a 51 Denvers. We'll see.
Well,
Was it you, Chief, that came up to me and you were like, hey, I just bought this 1955.
Yeah. That's the one you and Paula looked at. Yeah,
that's the one you and Paula looked at. This is the Bugs.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the Bugs?
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely the Bugs. Yeah, there's no doubt it's a Bugs Bunny. That's the one I got from Mike.
Yeah.
From your brother-in-law, Angel.
Oh, yeah.
I threw him what, $15 for it or something like that.
Yeah, we stopped, like our last stop before we headed home. We were at Mike, so we got a couple things from Mike, and I did a video in his shop for my Saturday morning premiere train. Hi, Forrest.
Unlike
Yeah.
the Saturday morning premiere train that she tried to do live.
Yeah, I'm never doing that again, man. That pissed me off so bad. Like I was so
Yeah.
frustrated because
But
I
you
could
got
watch.
me.
I was like watching everybody's premiere train and everything. It gave me enough juice for that, but when I tried to go live, it just kept kicking me out.
Yep.
I was like all hyped up. I had like everything planned. I was gonna start like I normally do, and then be like, hey, blah blah blah. And then by the time I finally got live, I was just like, yeah, here, look, I don't even want to be here now.
She derailed the train.
Well, at least I didn't derail it because I was at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
But there's like 40 people in there watching a blank stream. Hey,
Well,
everybody.
I forgot that I was actually sitting down, going through some albums and stuff, pulling out coins that I was getting, and then I realized what time it was. It was like my premiere had already started. I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I was like counting down the seconds to go live. And then I was defeated. Yep, I'm the caboose. I don't know how I became the caboose. I guess because I shake it.
They saved the best for last.
That's right. Save the best for last.
Yeah, I mean, Mad used to be the caboose, and then somehow, like when people took time off and came back and blah blah blah, then all of a sudden I got it, and I was like, "Is this right? Am I the caboose?" And he's like, "Yeah, you are." I was like, "Okay, then."
That's funny. Well, like sometimes I wish I was at the end because I have longer videos. Sometimes I want to do.
Well, I mean, you can ask Mad. We can switch places.
I got one that would run for like 18 minutes right now that I need to get set up. It's either that or I just release it as is.
Yeah. Well, I got really good to editing all my videos down between that 12 and 14 minutes.
Yeah, I like that iMovie app that I use. That's a good app for editing.
Yeah, I know. Keith's like, well, we're going to have to get an iPod just so I can edit easier, because a lot of people say it's like way easier to edit in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what Keys uses. Silver
Especially
Keys.
yeah. Adding music and all that. That's how I'm doing a lot of these short videos.
Yeah, because we pretty much don't like the Apple phones.
I don't care for it myself, but what the hell, the business is paying for it. I'll have to put up with it.
ATS, when you're part of the premiere train, your video has to be 12 to 14 minutes for everything to run smoothly.
Yeah, because we have 15-minute segments between each one of us, and it runs for 2 hours.
Well, your countdown is like 2 minutes. When my video's like pushing the line, I'll make my countdown only 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, in order to not derail or overstream people on the premiere train, it's like 12 to 14 minutes.
I'm sitting here reading Welch Code. You see Welch Code's chat?
I don't know any secrets, ATS.
I'd have to go.
It says, hey, pink hand waving, face purple, crystal face blue. Yeah, it's telling us all the emojis that he used for some reason.
Because, I wish StreamYards would show it like it actually is.
I think the new emojis that YouTube put out are the only ones that do that, because like Siren's using like the old emoji stuff that comes on your phone, and hers is just coming up as the emojis.
Yeah.
Good morning, Angie and Siren and Victoria.
Morning, Angie. Yeah, it's the new, and those ones are actually come up in the chat bigger too. like the new ones, like the hand and crap, it's like larger than the other emojis.
Well, I got to get to work, guys. So I just want to come to say hi and
Miss you already.
yeah, I miss you too. And we need to get to go detecting.
I know. I brought my detector too.
I know it because I was packing your car and Keith was worried about it getting broken because it's like, she'll kill me.
I will.
All right. Well, I got to get out of here. Love you guys. Have a
Take
great
care.
Love you, brother.
Take care, shipmate. Have a good day.
Yeah, where's Roseanne, man?
Oh,
Well, if she doesn't come, then I'm definitely not doing trivia.
I was surprised when I saw that you were doing the show this morning. I didn't know. I was like, ooh, Angel's doing the show this morning.
I mean, I didn't know either until like 4:00 yesterday.
I was like, ooh, this is a change. I like this.
Well, you know, I usually cover for Ida, but like if we go to the same place, I can't very well cover for her, you know, at the show.
Yeah, and you need the watch hours, don't you?
Yeah, I just need to keep them up.
Keep up with your watch hours.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
need to work on is my watch hours.
Yeah, I ain't got any. I got like 30.
I only need like 900 to get to my 3,000, but
I think Ringmaster Ray's trying to work on his watch hours. Because
yeah, I've been trying to leave when I get off of work for the first couple hours, just to leave somebody on and just have it just run through the playlist. But
Mhm.
sometimes the playlists will bring in other videos, and I'm not sure how that works. So like it'll deviate and go into some, because I came up one probably 2 days ago, and the channel that I was watching wasn't up. There were still videos in the playlist, but it had pulled another video in because it was more along the topics of what I watch. So I'm not sure how to alleviate that issue.
You might have, what is it called? I forgot what it is, but if you have it where it just like keeps playing stuff. My brain isn't thinking right now.
Algorithm search, or whatever you call it. What's Charles got down there? I can't even read.
Algorithm search. No, good morning, J Dog.
Good morning, J Dog.
I got to meet J Dog. That was fun.
Yep, him and his wife.
And we got rid of all our merch. I'm so happy. No more merch, man.
That's
Oh,
good.
you got rid
Yeah,
of all your.
autoplay. If you have autoplay on, it'll just play random videos afterwards.
I'm glad I
After
grabbed
you
my
watch one
t-shirt.
video.
Glad I grabbed my t-shirt when I did. Then if they all went bye-bye.
Oh yeah. The last day we had mostly like 5 X's left, and we're like, free night shirts, free night shirts.
So I was wearing my King Turd shirt the other day when the grandsons came over, and my little grandson, 5 years old, looked at my t-shirt and he goes, "King Turd, really, Papa?"
Yeah, Frostbite was wearing the King Turd, so that made me smile.
Yeah.
Yep, I wore that the entire last day. I told you I was going to do it though.
Yeah, because like most people, like most guys, like wouldn't wear the King Turd in public, and so I was just like happy. I was like, woohoo, represent.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be wearing mine all over the place.
I mean, it's one of my favorites. That's what I wore like on the way home.
People look at you and they're like,
Yup.
"That guy's got King Turd on his shirt. What's up with that stuff? What's going on with that?"
Yeah,
Where'd
if
you
you
get that
want to get
t-shirt,
noticed.
dude? Yeah,
If you-
people in the grocery. Where'd you get that t-shirt, dude? Oh, they're very exclusive. You won't be able to get one.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody wants to be a turd, man. Yeah, shorts are good for getting views, Sterling. Like you can get triple or quadruple the views of even like subs that you have on your shorts.
Yeah, you have to assign hashtags though. good hashtags with your short, and you'll get even more views.
Yeah,
That's where I'm making my mistake, not assigning the hashtags I should assign.
yeah. He's like the hashtag fool. Like he knows like everything. He's like, oh, if you don't put it in, then there's no sense of doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And well, once you punch something in, like say coin collectors, it'll bring up all the coin collector type that have all these different hundreds or thousands of views, and you can click on that and go from that point.
Morning, MR. Hashtag rig crew.
Good morning, MR.
Sterling wants an emperor turd. Yeah, I'm like sneaking in breakfast while I'm here.
Yeah, I got to do the same sometime soon.
Good morning, Bob. Yeah, hashtag trending is a good one to use. That's
Dang.
what Keith does.
Charles, you ain't messing around, are you? You have a tracking number already? I'll send mine on Monday, Charles.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm not looking forward to.
Good morning, Bob. Yeah, shipping.
Yeah, I got all my shipping out. So like I got all this break of no shipping. I mean, it feels good on the wrist and stuff too, not having to do that.
Oh yeah. I only do like 1 or 2 or 3 packages, and I hate shipping sometimes.
Oh my God, I do like 50 to 100
Oh
per
Lord.
week.
Oh Lord, that'd be too much.
But you know, the free giveaways are like in there. Like I'll spend the first 2 days getting the paid stuff out, and then I'll spend the next day getting as much of the free stuff out as I can.
I'd be like hiring my granddaughter or something to come over. Hey, Madison, come over here and help me do some shipping today.
Right? At least like get people to pack the stuff.
Yeah.
So I can just like do the labels and everything.
Well, my daughter does all my labels for me at the office. All I got to do is have the package ready and put an address on it.
Yeah, I got one of those thermal printers. Man, it saves so much money on like ink and everything.
Yeah, they have a USPS machine, and it spits out the label and all that stuff. All one machine.
Yeah, I use that all the time.
We have to have it at
Too,
the
when you have a whole bunch of packages.
well, sometimes we'll send out 50 or 60 live checks by mail, and we have to have that machine.
Yeah, it saves on tape and ink.
And money. It's actually cheaper than going to the post office and mailing a package from the post office.
Oh yeah, to print your label and pay online is cheaper than bringing it in.
Yeah.
But our mail person just comes in with a bin and then scans everything and transfers it to a different bin and takes it out.
Yeah, that's what ours guy does. He'll have to bring in one of them white carry box things, and he's like, well, you got quite a bit of mail today, don't you? Your husband must be shipping. Good morning, Bob.
Caesar turd. Is that like a Caesar salad?
Sterling's putting in all the type of turd t-shirts he wants. He wants a Pharaoh turd, and he wants a Caesar turd.
It's funny because feral kind of sounds like feral, you know, like a feral animal.
Yeah, Pharaoh.
So it's like a rabid turd, man, that attacks you. Foaming turd. The English language, like a lot of words sound similar. Turd con.
Hey, Bob, when I send you that check, I hope you don't mind me writing void across it.
Oh, I feel like a big burp coming, man.
I'm sitting outside right now. Really quiet out here. There's no birds singing or nothing hardly.
The Greek god Tertimus Maximus.
All right, folks, I need to get back to work.
All right, thanks for coming up, Frosty. Miss your face.
Yeah, miss you too. We'll talk to you later, Chief.
Yeah, have a great day, buddy.
We'll see you.
Then there were two.
I'm glad I'm retired.
I wish I was.
Man, I'd never have to say, okay, I have to go to work. I used to walk into the dealership sometimes just dragging. I was like, oh, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I got to go pull an engine out. Oh, God.
I've been trying to get fired for years, but the boss keeps like putting me in the car and making me go to work.
Yeah.
But we probably like won't have a shop within the next 5 years.
Well, I'll tell you, some things around us are getting scary now. Oh, Lord. I don't even like watching the news or reading about the news or anything. I'm like, don't put that on me right now today. Holy cow.
Ask for a raise. My raise is I buy silver, and sometimes it's pricey silver.
Yeah, think about the collection that you've collected over the last few years since you've had the shop.
Actually, I didn't do a whole lot of collecting, but since I've been in like the YouTube is like the most collecting I have like done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I need to stay away from YouTube, man. People show all this like cool stuff, and then you're just like, oh, I need to get that. I need to get that.
Yeah, you get some packages come in and you're like, oh, I got to have one of these in my stack. Oh, I need one of these too.
Yeah. I need to start looking away. Look away.
But that's like, I guess that's like a chef eating his own supply of food up.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you put that away. I was going to sell that. I can make $75 on that thing. Don't put that away.
I think I want to like get back more into like the numismatic stuff because, you know, you could be hunting for like a couple months before you like find that perfect thing that you want.
Exactly.
Like, but it's like I don't have time. I used to do it just for like the thrill of the hunt. Can I find this, you know? And I haven't had time. So I'm just like, shiny, shiny, shiny. I can get shiny everywhere. Well, we plan on moving south somewhere, J-Dog. And so we'll be like closing our shop down, but then Keith will like be doing more like just coin shows. Because when you have a shop, you know, you're stuck in a time frame.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, hit that thumb. I don't even know how many people's here.
Well, I know that's the truth, Sterling. My brother-in-law got a hold of me and says, hey, you want to change the fuel pump out in my truck? I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Bring it on up. I'll change it out for you. The worst part is I got to pull the bed off to get to the fuel pump. It's easier than pulling the tank.
These are actually pretty good.
What are you eating? What you eating?
Some strawberry pastry, Special K thing.
Oh.
You get 2 in a pack. They're kind of like a little bit crisp. And it's only 100 calories.
All Things Silver says, move to North Carolina. It's nice here.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think they want to go to Texas.
Yeah. When you're in a shop, that shows you're a sitting duck.
When you're in a
For
shop,
robbers.
you're a sitting duck. What?
For robbers.
Oh, for robbers?
Yeah. You got a big old target on your back.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know. And like Mom, she goes out, she's feeling better. So she's starting to go out by herself. And yeah, I'm going to go over to the store, walk around Walmart and stuff. And I says, Mom, You know you got a big target on your back. You're 83 years old. You're walking around with a walker. No, I need to go to Walmart with you. Okay, Jake. I won't let her. I don't let her. I don't want her to go by herself, and it's too dang dangerous in Jacksonville here. Never know who's eyeballing you. Oh man, she's got a brand new SUV. Oh, look at that. Look how fat her purse looks. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, no, not by yourself, Mom. No.
Charles says she just wants to be active, Chief.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I don't want you walking around out there. You know, take my 357 with you. Mom would be like, okay, what do I do with it? Just stick it in somebody's face if you need to. That's,
Hit him over the head with it.
I won't even load it. You just stick that thing in their face. They'll see the barrel and they'll go, okay, I won't mess with you, lady. Sorry.
Too physiological. I think you're like making Rocky Mountain Bear's mind hurt, Sterling.
Too physiological.
I'm almost done. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, Mike's actually gonna be looking for some land for us.
Oh, Rocky Mountain Bear, you got one of those styles of starters. You got to remove the drive shaft to get the, oh shit.
Have a good one, Sterling. Oh, Sterling, you've been slacking on sending me squirrel videos, man. Whenever he sees something cute, he sends it to me on Facebook.
Have a blessed day, Sterling.
Coffee's done for Charles. I know I need a refill.
Yeah, J-Dog, she snuck out yesterday and I had no clue where she went. I called her and she says, oh, I'm just over here. Over where, Mom? It's like, you snuck out, didn't you? Yeah, when you wasn't looking.
Yeah, you got to put a tracker on her.
Yeah, I sometimes feel like I'm raising kids again. Oh, it's terrible to say, but it does feel like that sometimes.
I mean, I raised an adult child, so I always had an extra kid.
Yeah, mine's 83 going on 16.
Yeah, Keith is my fifth child.
Denise will tell you I'm her kid too.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to keep you in line, Chief.
That's right. Somebody has to.
Turn the Find My Phone app on. Or yeah, do the Find My Phone thingy so you can like track your mom.
Yeah, I'll put I should put a tracker in her car.
Yeah, but if she forgets her phone, then it's Mike number 6.
And she
Nope,
does
that's
that.
Char's problem.
She does that quite often. Or she'll leave her phone at home, I think, just for.
So you can't get a hold of her or find her.
Yeah, just to kind of gank me. No, I'm sneaking out and I'm leaving my phone at home.
All right, Welchco's taking us on a trip to Chicago.
Awesome.
Chicago's the worst, like when we go on our trips.
She has 2 of her sisters live here in Jacksonville, so she likes to go visit with them. And they own an AT&T tower. Now, they don't own it, but they're leasing it at the land out for a tower. Oh, my God. AT&T pays them a lot of money. I didn't realize how much money they were getting paid for this tower.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like over $2,000 each per month times 3 plus 3% every year raise.
Good morning, Silver Oceans.
They're making some coin off this tower.
Well, yeah, like if you have like the proper property, like you can lease out space. and
Yeah,
just
their
make
mom, their
money that
mom,
way.
their mom leased 8 acres of land to AT&T for this tower. When she passed, she left it to her 3 of her daughters, and we had to renegotiate a whole new deal with AT&T because Grandma was only getting $180 a month. And after
Oh yeah, they were loving that, huh?
we renegotiated the contract, and they're paying out the booty for it now.
Yeah, that's good, man. Stick it to the man.
Hey, well, they got everybody else on that tower that they're renting out. Verizon and all these other cell phone companies are using that tower, and they're collecting money from them. So it didn't bother me none to say, oh no, you're going to be paying these girls back money. You're going to be paying these girls so much a month, blah, blah, blah. Take it or leave it, or take the tower down, one or the other. Because they don't buy land. I'm not even going to try and sell them the land.
Yeah.
Take the tower down or pay the man, or pay the ladies, one or the other.
Right. Yeah, because like we had Boost out here where we live for like, well, it was Nextel, then it switched to Boost, but we had them for like 20 years. And then Sprint bought Boost. And then I think they bought Boost just for their towers. And then they freaking like kicked Boost off the towers. So we couldn't even like get phone calls anymore. So like we were forced to switch.
Yeah, they do that, and they'll bounce signals off these towers depending on where it has to go. They use a lot of them for bounce towers.
Yeah, well, they just bought Boost for the towers and then kicked Boost off the towers.
Yeah, they were probably leasing it. Mm-hmm.
So instead of switching to Sprint like they would think we would, we're like, nope, screw you. We went to like AT&T.
Yeah, I have to pay a little bit more for AT&T, but I I like the service.
Yeah, the service. Well, I would say the service is great, but it wouldn't let me go live from the coin shows, so it's not that great.
Oh, really?
Well, it wouldn't let me. It would let me watch stuff and everything, but it didn't have enough like juice for me to go live. I guess because I had the cheap phone, because Keith was able to get it live on his phone.
Yeah, Angie, they do require more. They do require a minimum average for acreage. In fact, they asked us for more acreage because they wanted to put more stability lines up, and they were going to take up 3 acres more of land. And I said, okay, it's going to cost you X amount of dollars per acre. And they're like, okay.
Me fired AT&T. Well, they're the only one. I mean, we only live like 7 miles out of town, but for some reason, AT&T is the only one that we can get service, like really good service at our house and at the beach. Because a lot of times you can't get service when you go to the beach either.
Yeah.
So we had to go with whoever was best for the locations that we are at most of the time.
Me fired AT&T. You fired.
They fired him. Silver Oceans dropped T-Mobile for AT&T. Yeah, it's like you kind of have to buy your phone plan according to like where you live, because you might not get good service on other people. Like we literally could not. We had to get like a tinfoil and go outside and put our phones up in the air to get a phone call. Like we couldn't be in our house.
Damn.
Yeah, the AT&T has that like priority first.
Oh yeah, the natural disaster stuff. Oh yeah, I had that direct TV thing too, me. I got rid of it. Every time it rained or it got real cloudy, I'd lose service.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain, I guess he gets like a company phone, so he'll go with whoever the company pays for.
Yeah, that's us. All of our phones are done through the company, one service. I think there's 6 of us that have phones.
J-Dog has Cricket. Yeah, earlier I think I heard like the cicadas or whatever out at your house, Chief.
Yeah, they get real loud here sometimes.
Yeah, I heard them earlier. They were super loud at Ida's house.
Isn't that a bird? Or is that a bug?
It's the bugs that make their.
That sound?
They're like,
It'll come up here in a minute because there was one out here a few minutes ago. Was
I don't know. They call them different things. They're like cricket thingies, or I don't know.
Arcadias? Yeah. I kind of thought they were a bug, but I was thinking they were a bird. I don't know.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's something really noisy.
Yeah, cicadas are some kind of hissy bug. They hiss at you. They make the hissy noise.
We have lots of scary bugs and stuff down here in Florida.
Yeah, Ida said they call them locusts where she's at.
Yeah.
Bugs that leave skeleton shells on trees. Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
The bug carcass.
They leave them on my screen on the outside. I'll have to go wipe them off sometimes.
Bug carcasses.
That and the geckos. The geckos love the screens because bugs get caught in the screen, and you'll see the lizard go run across the screen. The other day I was watching one. He was going after a bug, and a black snake came up and grabbed him. I was sitting out here watching. I was like, "Oh man, where's my phone? I missed that. That would have made a great picture."
Yeah, the gecko getting the bugs, and then the snake getting the gecko.
Yeah, I would have did one of those as the world turns or something like that.
Yeah,
Mother Nature at its best. I was replacing
the food chain.
Yeah, I was replacing a few screens a few weeks ago. A couple of black snakes came right up behind me and were like watching me replace the screen. And they're harmless. They're non-poisonous, harmless black snakes. And they will actually keep water moccasins and rattlesnakes and that off of your property. They're black racers. So I don't I don't bother them. I like them. I think they're good to have on the property.
Victoria said you would have got a lot of views on that one.
Yeah, I couldn't grab my phone fast enough. And that snake must have went 3 foot in the air with half of its body to get that lizard off that screen. That's how high up on the screen it was.
Good morning, farm dog.
Good morning, farm dog.
Yeah, like the mosquito eaters, man. They're like big and creepy, but it's like you don't want to kill them because they eat your mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's one reason why they brought the love bug into. Actually, University of Florida had them, and they were testing them. And the love bug eats the pupae of the mosquito when it's in the pupae stage or the larvae stage, one or the other. And accidentally got a whole bunch of them released. And now those things are all the way up into South Carolina. You see them in Georgia. Love bug season is when it comes around is just crazy down here now.
So they eat like all they eat the mosquitoes before they become mosquitoes?
Yeah. They eat the larvae or the pupae stage, one of them.
Pupae.
And they got out of hand. You can't drive through Florida right August, September time frame, and the whole front end of your car, windshield and everything will just be covered with love bugs. And they can be a pain to get off your car if you let it dry into your paint and stuff.
Oh, the guts.
Yeah, they'll mess your car up.
Charles said I thought dragonflies ate mosquitoes too, mosquito larvae. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I like dragonflies.
they
Cool.
do. Mm-hmm. We have a season when we have lots of them flying around too.
J-Dog says you have gators where you're at, Chief.
I've never seen an actual live gator out here where I am on the west side. I mean, they've seen them in Jacksonville and a few places, but not very often.
Morning, J Tizzo.
But they're there. They're hiding. They're just waiting on you to show up.
That's why you have your pool like encased, right? Just
Exactly, because you'll wake up one morning, there'll be a big old gator laying in your swimming pool.
Yeah, just in case.
We don't want to wrestle with no gators. We're getting too old for that jazz.
Puppy.
But I don't mind playing with snakes. I like messing around with snakes. I'll have to catch one out here in the yard one time and do a video on it. Mess around with it, do a video.
Yeah. Follow the snake. I saw my first snake in my yard in all the years I've lived here. I was like moving this like step thing and it came out and I was like, ah.
Is it a garter?
Yeah, I think so. It was skinny and brown, like a brownish color.
Yeah, that was probably a garter. I have lots of those.
Well, like we have like I have this old like stepper, you know, the stepper thing where you like walk on it, the plastic thing.
Yeah.
The exercise stepper thing. Well, I use that as the stepper to get up into our trampoline. And when we went to mow the grass, we had to move the trampoline so we could get underneath it. And when I moved that stepper thing, the snake came out.
Same here. You can have something laying in the yard for just a couple weeks and go over and move it, and there'll be some sort of snake laying near it or laying under it. Or it's like you always have to be on the lookout for a snake when you're running around down here in Florida. Me said he saw what'd you say? A gator guarding its nest. Oh.
I don't want to get near that.
No, you don't. Good morning, Jay Tizzo.
I'm good with non-poisonous snakes, but hell no to gators. Well, they're not poisonous, but they could like eat you.
Yeah, if you're not experienced with handling gators, just don't fool with them. Just walk away.
Me said he got it on video. Well, you need to share it, man. Share the video.
Yeah, that'd be a good short video or something. I want to go down south and help them wrangle those Burmese pythons and stuff that are overtaking our Everglades.
Silver Oceans.
Good morning, Silver Oceans.
He's killing off his squirrels, man.
It says French oatmeal mixed with plaster Paris.
Morning, brown sugar.
Good morning, brown sugar.
Bob experiences handling gators on the end of his fork. Good morning, B.R. Williams.
Gator tail is good. I like gator tail.
Ida and Paula decided to go have fun last night and be out of town, so they're taking a break.
Good morning, BR Williams. Did they go to the casino?
Yes, they went to some casino, but they like went there to watch like a comedian.
Oh,
I forgot who they said. It was some lady comedian.
oh, okay.
But I mean, you know that like in between watching the comedian, they probably hit the slots.
Well, I know Ida did. I couldn't even find her when I was in Hard Rock.
Oh, she's fast. You have to like keep an eye on her.
Man, I was looking around for her. I'm like, where's Ida and Paul and them hanging out? I don't see anybody. I sat down at a machine, and then it was all over with after I sat at that machine.
Yeah, like so me and Paula, we'd like keep our eye on Ida and we'd sit at like a different machine or something and play it and then watch when she gets up and then we'd have to like chase her.
I'd be sitting down at the machine she was at. Say, Ida, look, I just hit a jackpot on this machine you just got up from.
How you were following her around to take the money that she lost?
Yeah, I was going to see what machine she was playing. Wait till she got up and sit down at it. Are you done, Ida? Yeah. Okay, it's mine now. You hear my paper crinkling? Uh-oh, did I lose everybody?
No.
No. I thought I did.
I hear the like
Arcadia.
yeah, the
whatever.
static makers.
Yeah. They're all around me. They're surrounding me now. Because we were talking about them.
They're coming to get you, Chief.
Coming to get me. I have to sick my cat on them.
Charles says he hears thunder. And the thunder. And the thunder.
I'm glad he said that. I need to send Teacher 1388. I need to send him a little text today and see how he's doing and all that stuff.
Teacher?
Yeah, I'm going to start making sure I talk with him a couple times a week. And
yeah,
if we don't talk, on the phone, I'll send him a text and say, hey, how you doing? Just checking in on you and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Good morning, David. It was actually chilly this morning when I went outside.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
God, it's hotter than... I think it's in the 90s already here.
I had to put my robe on. I like went to go sit outside on my porch swing, and I was like, oh man, it's kind of chilly. Because like in Texas, it was like as soon as you woke up and go sit outside or whatever, it was like walking into a sauna.
Yeah, you can get out of the shower, and as soon as you get out of the shower and go outside, you start sweating again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it was at the show too. I was like, I just took a shower and now I feel like I just took another shower.
Yeah, God, it was hot, wasn't it?
Not in a good way.
And I didn't use that walkthrough thing to go from the hotel to the building we had the show at.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't breathe when I walked through it. It was
yeah.
hot.
I never used it either.
I was like, no way, I'm going across the street. I'm just going to walk across the street.
Yeah, it was easier to walk across the street.
Yeah, there wasn't any traffic. You could pretty much, throughout the whole day, walk easily with not stopping for traffic. I mean, there's like no traffic on that road.
Yeah, I should weigh myself. I probably lost 10 pounds from all the sweating I did over the past week.
Yeah, you lost a lot of water weight. All things Silver says, and you want to move there?
I mean, I can handle the heat as long as the sun isn't directly beating down on me. So, like, I could sit in the shade.
And after a little while, you climatize yourself. Shoot, it drops into the 60s here in Florida, and I'm so climatized, I'm freezing to death, and it's 60 degrees out.
Yeah, here in Michigan, like, if it hits 50s, everybody's like, All right, shed your clothes.
Yeah, yeah. And if I was there, I'd be freezing. I'd be like, "Oh, somebody give me some heat. I'm cold."
Yeah, I mean, I lived in Oklahoma area for a few years, so like the heat doesn't really bother me as long as I'm not in the sun. As
We
long as
hadn't got into the hot.
stay shaded.
The hot months for us are usually August and September. So there's no telling what it's going to be like. It'd be like living out there at Bradley's house in Las Vegas.
Morning, Joe.
Good morning, Joe.
I'm almost done with my second cup of coffee. I got it like a bigger cup.
Yeah, I got my Elvis cup. Elvis and I are sitting here drinking a cup.
My favorite coffee cup has like a little crack in it. I don't know if you can see the crack.
Oh yeah.
But it's not all the way through.
Elvis.
Get your Elvis cup.
Yeah, we're sitting here drinking a cup of coffee together.
All right. Yeah, I had to have my morning 1 to 2 cups of coffee just to get everything flowing.
Oh, definitely. If not 2, definitely 1.
Yeah, at least 1.
Sometimes I'll wait till after I eat breakfast to have my second one.
Yeah, I have to have at least a half a cup of coffee before anyone is allowed to talk to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Victoria told me I need to throw my cup away because of the crack.
Oh, Angie, Graceland is well worth going if you ever decide you want to go. It's well worth it. Get the VIP ticket, the VIP tour, because you get to go through the jet, his private jet and all that stuff. And you don't get to do that if you don't have the VIP tour.
Morning, AZ.
Our next is Dollywood. Next year, on our way to Tulsa, Denise and I talked about this morning, as a matter of fact. I said, okay, Graceland's off our bucket list. Dollywood's next. Denise looked at me and says, all right, next year.
Dollywood.
Because her place is in Tennessee too, I think, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is.
And I'm like already like a little bit sweaty this morning in the house. Guess I'm like having hot flashes or something.
The AC went out when I was gone. My son-in-law called me and said, hey, your AC went out, man. It's not working. And it's relatively new. And I said, go take a vacuum cleaner out of the shop, my shop vac, and suck the drain that the condensate flows out of. Go suck that thing clean and see if it works right after that. And he was like, okay. So he did it. Sure enough, there was some sort of dirt or something in that condensate drain backing it up, causing the switch to shut the unit down. He was like, damn, Dad, you're not even here and you got that stuff figured out, man.
Yeah, that's why we want to move, J-Dog. The cold here gets to us worse and worse each year.
Oh, yeah, especially Michigan. Man, I remember when I was in Illinois. Oh, God. I hated the winters.
Yeah, some days like you can't even like go outside. Like you breathe in the air and it feels like your lungs are gonna like freeze or explode.
Yeah, and when you get that lake effect snow, we had that lake effect snow one time we were up there in Illinois. One of the years, oh my God, it must have dumped 25 foot of snow on everybody.
Oh yeah, we get the lake effect snow too. So.
Oh God, it was horrible. My wife says, when are we getting out of this dang place? I said, when I go back to sea duty.
Bone depth chill. Yeah, that's what it's called. Bone depth chill.
Yeah. I
Show
call
your
it
bones.
teeth cracking. I call it teeth cracking cold.
I know, yeah, it's pretty bad. Like if you start like shivering and you're like shivering for like 5 to 10 minutes because your body's like trying to warm itself back up.
Yeah, and if you shiver so bad, you start cracking your teeth.
Yeah, your teeth start rattling. You're like,
Teeth cracking cold. Oh, you talked me into a second cup of coffee. I'm over here making it. So if I make too much noise, say mute, Chief, mute. Oh, I lost Elvis. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
you lost Elvis.
I took out some shrimp for dinner. We're having some Mayport shrimp for dinner tonight. Shrimp scampi and shrimp sandwiches and fried shrimp and boiled shrimp.
Shrimp kebab,
Shrimp kebab. Right.
shrimp, coconut shrimp, shrimp stew.
Denise makes a mean shrimp scampi.
Yeah, see that me said that's why they moved to Georgia from Maine. Yeah, Maine's probably pretty cold too.
Pretty cold? Oh, Lord. That's an understatement. That's where Todd Miller lives and Mr. Doughboy.
Yeah, I remember one year we had snow so deep that my dad literally had to jump out the window in order to dig our door out so we could open our door to get out.
I forgot to share this. I just did.
Awesome. Charles said shrimp texture is no good. Yeah, it was a spam caller.
Was it?
It said potential spam risk, whatever. So I just hung up on it.
Block them. I go in and block them when they come in.
Well, I figure if it's important, they'll leave me a message.
I had someone call me a couple weeks ago. God, I'm trying to think of who it was. And it came up fictitious phone call, and it was one of our coin community people. Who was that? Frostbite? I don't know, but it came up spam or something like that. And I almost hung up on it, and I answered it for some reason. Something told me answer it. So I answered it, and it was like, I think it was Frostbite or somebody.
Yeah. Well, then what you do is you like store their name and then they won't be spam anymore.
Yeah, I added them to my contact after I talked with him. But it was just weird the way it came up like that.
Well, it's spam to you because you never had that person call you.
Well, he sent me a text and said, "It's me, Frostbite, Chief," something like that. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I'm always getting like phone calls, like automated phone calls saying stuff about Amazon and crap. So I just like log into my Amazon account and I'm like, yep, I'm good.
Yeah, and with me, it's we want to buy your house. We want to buy your house. Everybody wants to buy my house. It's like,
oh yeah, I get text messages
yeah,
of people wanting to buy my house.
exactly. And I tell them the same thing of that saying, "You will get my house when you pry it from my dead fingers."
Yeah, those people that want your house, they want your house like super cheap.
Oh, I know. It's okay, make me an offer. Well, we'll give you $150,000. Dude, this house is like $500,000 value. Well, okay, then we'll give you
my house.
Yeah, we'll give you $175,000 then. It's like, okay, get out of here, man. Okay, coffee.
A musical spoon.
Yeah,
I love the musical spoon.
coffee too. I'll be flying around the house now, climbing on the bulkheads and stuff.
I just heard kitty kitty.
Yeah, that's my baby. She's
Yeah, I'm surprised. My cat's leaving me alone.
She's looking for food. She's a little fat butt. You know how cats are in their house when they eat all the time.
Now I got a little mini red velvet cupcake thing.
And she's so spoiled when she has food in her dish and it's been there overnight. She won't touch it until you put some fresh stuff over the top of it.
Oh yeah, that's how our cats are too.
Yeah, super spoiled.
If they can see the bottom of their bowl, then they won't eat it.
Yeah, this one here will walk up and I'm like, you got plenty of food in your bowl. No, it's not fresh, Daddy. I'm not eating that.
Yeah, it's like I can see the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's no good. Good morning, Jet Mech.
Good morning, Jet Mac. All right, I got to mute for a minute. I'm just going to look my head in and see how Mom's doing.
All right. So anybody got any good plans for the weekend? Good morning, Dr. Mordecai Cassius Marcellus Jones. Nummy, 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 nummy. Yep. Next week, I got to get back into the groove, the rigmarole of going back to work. Good morning, Brian 64. I got high hopes. I don't know.
She's still sleeping.
Sleeping like a baby.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Maybe she got a good night's sleep last night. She hadn't been sleeping well the last few nights. Doctor put her on a different medicine, and it's got her all, prednisone. She upped her prednisone prescription, and like Ida was saying, it makes you real jittery and real wired out, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
And Mom's been on prednisone for 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, when we did our drive home for like 13 hours or whatever, the last 2 hours, I felt like a trapped animal in the car.
Oh, so your drive was about like ours then. Because I think our total trip was, I know it was way over 2,000 miles both ways. And our ride home, I think it was 11 hours to get to Phoenix City, Alabama. Then it was another 4 hours or so to get to Jacksonville. But we spent the night in Phoenix City with a friend of ours.
Yeah,
I couldn't have drove another mile. When I got Phoenix City, I was like, I can't drive another damn mile.
Keith just wanted to get home. And he's like, there's no sense in getting a hotel 3 hours from home.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad we set it up to spend the night at my friend's house in Phoenix City. Because there's no way I could have went all the way to Jacksonville. And Denise was done. She did not want to get behind the wheel anymore at all.
Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Jack. Brian 64, good morning. David. Who else came in? AZ Coins.
A bunch of sneakers. People sneaking in, man. Our people are just now waking up.
Good morning, Doc. How do you pronounce Doc's name?
I don't know. Mordecai. Cassius Marcellus.
It's too early in the morning for me.
Yes. super long name person. Kevin's still lurking. He's giving me the eyeballs.
Hmm. I picked up some good stuff from Kevin. Picked
Yeah,
up
Kevin's all right, man.
picked up a beautiful Walk in Liberty from Kevin. Let's see. I think I picked up a Benji from Kevin. Oh, I think the 51D that I picked up from him that might be a Bugs Bunny I got from Kevin. Did you hear that, Kevin?
Bob's yelling at me because I have too much sugar. Good morning, Gold Sniping Farmer.
And there's Victoria. Victoria, good morning. How are you feeling, dear?
She's been here.
She has?
Yeah. She's just taking a break, man.
Lord have mercy. I'm no investigator, that's for sure.
No investigator. Yeah,
Yeah.
my coffee is like pure sugar.
I have no investigative qualities because I'm not very observant.
Morning, Compton. Well, when you're on your phone, it's kind of like,
It is. Sometimes the chat sneaks by real fast, and if you're not looking at it the whole time, you'll miss. Victoria says, I've been here a long time, Chief.
yeah, she's been here pretty much since the beginning, man.
Sorry, Victoria. Just consider the source, Victoria. Say, Chief Stacker, that's why.
Whatever that thing is that like Roseanne was passing out to everybody, like I never knew that there was something like so strong that you could get like a major sugar rush.
Oh yeah, those what did she call those?
It was like a praline thingy.
Yeah. She was handing them out at the show.
Yeah, I took like two little nibbles, and I felt like I was having like a flashback from the 80s. Like I just like snorted a line of cocaine or something.
Yeah, I chomped down on and ate two of them back.
Oh my God.
And I just stuck them in my mouth like they were a pill, the whole thing. And afterwards, I was sitting out there with your sister-in-law at the front of the show and stuff, and I'm getting this feeling like, what in the devil is this feeling? This has got to be a sugar rush from that candy, because that's where she handed it to me. She handed it when I was sitting out there with Char. I think that's how you pronounce her name, right?
Charlene.
Charlene.
Char.
Yeah, I was sitting out there talking with her.
And did you feel like you were like want to get up and like do a lap around the building or something?
Yeah, my face was getting all red and I was getting all sweaty. I thought maybe it was just because she was so good looking and I was able to sit next to her.
Chief was like, thought he was like going into like cardiac arrest or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's
terrible. I've never had something so sweet that it like started making me feel like all tingly and crap. Like my legs were like wanting to go numb, and I felt like I just like needed to run it off.
I haven't had that tingly feeling for about 5-6 years now. So it was a good feeling. It was like, oh yeah, I still do have that feeling. Oh yeah, cool.
Right.
It was a hell of a sugar buzz.
Yeah, like after my second little nibble, then I like made Keith take a taste. I'm like, taste this.
Oh, that's when I ran across the street to see how Denise was, because her ankle and knee was messed up. And she said, oh, I'm really hungry. Would you give me a hot dog? And I ran back across the street, got her a hot dog, ran back across the street to the room. And I'm like, can I get you anything?
Run it off.
Yeah, can I get you anything else? Can I get you anything else? She looked at me like, what in the devil have you been taking? What have you been doing?
Yeah, I had to share it. I made Frostbite take a little taste and Keith take a little taste. And I'm like, I am definitely not eating that second one. So me got to meet Spectacular.
Oh, you got to make Sprague.
I know I was bummed because when I went to that Florida show, like, I guess we didn't get there like early enough, so we missed them.
And they have a show coming up here, don't they? The 18th or something. Mike was saying
I don't know.
in Orlando. It's like the mini fun show or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Mike said he wasn't going to go to that one.
Yeah, we're gonna meet up in January.
Meet up with some people.
Yeah, down at the fun show.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Oh, I thought you guys were going this year.
No.
I know you went.
I made up my mind that we're not going to be doing like traveling during flu season.
Yeah, the COVID took us, Denise and I, out and kept us from being able to go last year. We were all set to go. We were going to go. And then we both caught COVID about 3 days before the fun show and weren't able to go.
Yeah, and we brought it home with us. Have a good one, J-Dog.
Have a good day, J-Dog. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I couldn't smell anything for like 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like sniffing myself. I'm like, nope, I smell like nothing.
Yeah. People say, hey, you stink. You need to go take a shower. I'll be like, I don't smell anything.
Yeah. Well, but like my grandson, he always farts on me. So, I mean, that was a plus. I'm like, so like, it wasn't funny because it wasn't grossing me out. Like, you mean you can't smell that, Granny? I'm like, nope.
Nope.
Because normally, you know, I'll be like, oh, get away from me.
And he's like, oh, I wasted it, man. I wasted
Yeah,
it.
wasted farts, man. Farts were wasted on me for like 3 months.
Oh, that's funny.
But it's weird. I could still taste, but I just couldn't smell.
And it was a little while before I got my taste back.
Yeah. I was glad I was still able to taste though, because like if you can't taste, like you might as well just like make whatever because you can't taste it.
Yeah, exactly.
I like fart jokes. Everybody likes fart jokes. They're funny, man. What's not funny is when somebody farts in the elevator. Now that's not funny. Especially if you have to go to like the 15th or the 20th floor, man.
Yeah, and you're partially claustrophobic.
Oh yeah, I am claustrophobic.
Denise is too. She gets in an elevator and you can see her anxiety level just starting to shoot up when she gets in it.
Yeah, just imagine if we had to go up to like the 50th floor in the elevator. I'd probably just pass out.
Well, we were originally on the 14th floor when we got there and we were checking in. And Denise says, right there at the desk, she goes, oh, no, hell no, not the 14th floor. And
Yeah.
the lady kind of looked at her like, and, you know, Denise has that really good Southern draw to her. And she's like, you're going to put us down here on the third or second floor or something. You ain't going to put us up there on no dang 14th floor. The lady's like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have one room available on the third floor. Denise is like, yeah, okay, that'll work. That'll work.
Well, yeah, you can't put a claustrophobic person like way up there because they'll be like passed out before they get there.
Yeah, and she doesn't like to walk a long distance. She's gotten where she just cannot walk a long distance like that. But
Yeah.
it was so funny standing at the desk with her. I was just standing in the background, kind of keeping my mouth shut, listening to her, and I'm just about to bust out laughing. And I know she would have turned around and said, you think something's funny?
So I take it I'm not sweet enough to make you tingle anymore. You were saying sweet things make you tingle.
No,
I know what you're talking
only
about.
whatever Roseanne gave me. Like sweet things don't make me tingle, but
Morning, folks.
what Roseanne gave me did. I never had a sugar rush, obviously.
Good morning, Chief and chat.
Good morning, Keith. I get it from like if I get sweet tea from Burger King or sweet tea from McDonald's, same type of sugar rush, man. They're like loaded with sugar in their teas.
For me, it depends on what type of sugar it is, whether I get a rush or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a frosting on
Yeah.
on a cake.
Powdered sugar doesn't bother you?
No, it's the I guess,
Granular. Yeah, granular type.
yeah, the granular doesn't bother me. It's the other kind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be the powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Denise puts that on her French toast, and I mean, she loads it on there, and I'm looking at her like, how in the heck can you eat that, girl? Well, I grew up eating it this way. I'm like, golly, look at the powdered sugar she's got on that thing.
I have to limit my syrup intake.
Yeah, me too.
But I love syrup. I just have to limit it. Don't touch me.
And if it's a natural syrup, that's a natural sugar.
The AC long enough to put a corn dog in.
Sweet and Low gives some dude some wet dreams.
It gives
The
me,
doctor gets
it
wet
gives me
dreams
wet-
from Sweet and Low. And he said his farts smell like fresh baked bread.
Yeah.
Well, quit eating yeast, Doc.
Yeah.
If you stop eating yeast, it won't smell like
Dr.
fresh
Mordecai Ketchy Marcellus Jones likes it sweet and low.
You'd be sitting in a room with a doc, and everybody in the room goes, "Oh, the doc is making some yeast rolls again."
Making those yeast rolls. The beer turns into yeast, which makes bread farts.
Oh, what a discussion! This is the type of discussion you normally have around the dinner table, isn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like something needs to go in trash. Oh, my back is still sore.
Is it?
Fear is not full of estrogen.
I don't know. Once you drink something, find out.
What kind of?
Estrogen's a woman hormone.
Yeah. What are you?
Everyone has estrogen.
He's drinking Bud Light. That's why.
Oh.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Bud Light. It's my favorite beer when I used to drink. Of course, I haven't had it in, 8 years?
Yeah. Keith used to
2016.
drink Bud Light.
That's all I would drink.
My dad used to call it butt wiper.
Yeah, but everyone has estrogen.
Butt wiper. Morning, Sailor Stecker.
Good morning, Sailor Stacker. Gold
Craft beer.
Farmer. I can't drink beer. Beer drives my digestive system crazy.
I can't drink any kind of alcohol anymore.
Me either.
I had a couple.
It
We
gets
were
me
at the
tipsy.
show. I only had one night, and then I woke up the next morning. I thought I drank a whole fifth of booze.
Yeah, I got peer pressured into drinking something.
Yeah,
Well-
we all had a drink that night. We were sitting in the lounge, remember?
Yeah.
Not me.
I think I drank some like peach cosmopolitan thingy.
I didn't drink nothing.
Yeah, I had a Crown and Sprite.
Well, I must not have been around drinking when they ruined Bud Light because it was okay to me when I quit. And no, the other night last week, when everybody's in the lounge, they tried to peer pressure me into drinking. Come on, Keith, you can have one drink. You're not going driving nowhere.
All right, Shift Kicker says powerful
pressure.
compounds called phytoestrogens that mimic estrogen. All right, so if you drink too much beer, you might get breastises.
That's what it sounds like to me.
and your pee-pee will grow short.
Welchco says we're in Chicago now.
Chicago.
Enough said, Keith. I don't even know what I said, me. I have no idea. I'm already lost.
Good morning, Can.
I know I'm so wore out. We're still going to be off until the 16th for the auctions.
So beer causes man boobs.
Good morning, Can.
The doctor wears a bra
Morning,
for
Can.
his man boobs. I don't know. I've seen some pretty perky man boobs where I feel like they should have had to wear a bra.
I feel like no one should have to wear a bra. Look at the grand scheme of things.
Me, he says, hi, party people. Everybody's a party people, man.
Too tired for partying.
Except for me. They tried to peer pressure me.
Nobody peer pressured
They
you.
tried. They said, "Come on, Keith, you're not driving. You can get a drink." They tried to peer pressure me after 8 years of not drinking.
Hi, C Happy Chappy.
Wouldn't you call that peer pressure, Chief?
Yeah. I tell you, I really love not drinking for a number of years now, because I was every weekend just about I was drinking, and through my 40s, I got into my 50s. I said, man, you got to calm down on this stuff. And
Oh, I mean, it wasn't like I've had a problem or anything.
I did.
I just chose. I didn't want to do it.
It's better for
Yeah.
your health.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, neither of us were ever really heavy drinkers, but like when I was a teenager, it's like I feel like I got all my like drinking out of my way before I was 21. So
There's one of them Arcadia things. Man, that thing was noisy.
yeah, I can hear it a little bit.
He sounds like he's sitting under my chair.
The cicadas.
What, a cicada?
Yeah, whatever they call them
The
things.
cicadas
call 'em-
don't get big here. They only get about an inch, right? When I
They're-
was in
they're
Memphis,
called
they
bugs that
literally
bug
get
you.
like this big.
So I
Okay.
figured
They are, Chief.
They hiss at you.
I figured out my squirrel situation. I now can keep the squirrels off my bird feeder. You know how I'm doing it? I put a bowl of corn, just raw corn, in a bowl down below the bird feeder, and they don't touch the bird feeder. They're going after that corn like it's, no tomorrow.
So basically, what you're saying is, give them something different to eat, and they'll leave your other stuff alone.
That's right. I'm feeding them corn, so they leave the bird feeder alone, so the birds can have some food. So now I'm feeding squirrels, feeding birds.
So my question is, what are you going to do when your yard becomes the home of 1,000 squirrels?
That's a very good question.
And then you try to get rid of them?
Yeah, well, I guess you take that
They-
as it comes.
And then they have this
Chief
WrestleMania. They have this Squirrelmania when they all get in the yard and just start fighting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chief doesn't want to say what he would do if it got that out of hand because he doesn't want to upset me.
Yeah. And well, I love squirrels, and I couldn't hurt the little buggers. I really couldn't.
Yeah, until they hurt you.
Have a good one, Welch
Squirrel
Girl.
of a yard of 1,000 squirrels.
I had that problem with cats once. Mom and Dad started feeding feral cats out the back of their door, and I got to the point where I had about 30 of them in my backyard.
Oh no.
Yeah. It got, litter after litter. It went on for about 5 years. And then it got so bad that I said, okay, it's time to call somebody and fix this situation.
You called the Ghostbusters, didn't you?
Yeah, they came out here and all they wanted to do was fix everything. Well, we can spade the females where they don't have no more litters, but we're not going to get rid of them. We're not going to pick them up and get rid of them for you.
So they would chase them down and like spay and neuter them, but they wouldn't take them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
weird.
I said, are you kidding me? They said, no, sir, that's our policy. I said, okay, I'll take care of it myself.
So what'd you do, Chief?
I trapped them.
Trapped them.
And
Yeah, I made a trap and I trapped them, and I put them all in a, those laundry baskets with a bunch of holes in it. I made up these laundry baskets with them, and I brought them down to the Humane Society.
yeah.
And I said, I have 27 cats out here that have, from the west side, that have blah, 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 my property and all that stuff. And I told them about Mom and Dad feeding them and everything. And they said, okay, we'll take care of them for you, sir. I said,
That was
"Thank
nice.
you."
So
Yeah. Well, I handed them a $100 bill too.
that was cheap of you.
I said, I said, here, put this in your donations or whatever. And the lady looked at me. She goes, "Oh, thank you." I said, "Well, it's at least,
Donated it to her pocket.
yeah, that's the least I can do for you. You know, if you're going to take care of this mess for me."
Ida and Paula went out last night, Roseanne, and you're late.
Yes, you are. We didn't play a game because you're late.
And
Yeah.
we were talking about how you tried to amp everybody out with your little candy stuff you gave everybody.
You did me.
And I came up personally to help Angel do trivia. We ain't got no trivia going or nothing because Roseanne was slacking this morning.
Yeah, we said if Roseanne would come in, we're not doing trivia. Now it's too late, man.
Yeah.
Roseanne's over there thinking, okay, let's go. Trivia time. That's what she's thinking.
Hey, if you put away the dishes, I'll wash.
Oh, she was flying to New York and just landed.
Understandable.
Oh, she's on a plane.
She was.
Nothing wrong with
Oh,
her.
well, that's why.
She played trivia when she was on her flight.
You get one trivia question, Roseanne. How many chucks could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I know the answer to that one.
I have no clue.
What is it? Because I've never been able to figure it out.
It's not a number. The answer is not a number.
What is a woodchuck?
It's 3 words. That's the answer.
Good morning, Brother Rat. We're early birds. It's almost 10 here, man. So
Are
it's
you
not
ready
early.
for it, Chief? Are
Yeah.
you ready for the answer?
Yeah, fire away.
All of them.
Oh, okay.
That is the answer. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like one of those questions where which month has 28 days in it type questions.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
So give me 3 words that describe a diesel engine. Describe a
What?
diesel. Describe the theory of a diesel engine in 3 words.
3 words.
I don't know nothing about a diesel engine.
Suck, bang, blow.
Suck, bang, blow.
Yep.
You heard it here first on Mrs. Coin Crew's channel.
Suck, bang, blow.
Suck, bang, blow. Suck, bang, blow. Suck, bang,
Yeah.
blow.
The theory of a diesel engine. 3 words.
I was gonna be an a-hole and just says it takes diesel.
Way up high.
Well, see, this trivia ain't no good because you say it and then you don't give nobody a chance to give the answer. We're bad. We're bad hosts.
Some young guy.
I watched Netflix last night. Thinking about Wham. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Wham, the music group.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was like in 2020 is when it was made. That they, when they formed that group, they originally intended for it to only last the 4 years it lasted. I never knew that.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, from 82, they formed it in 81 and it went from 82 to 86. That was exactly where they ended it. It was pretty cool, I thought.
Yeah, Denise and I were looking for movies last night. We couldn't really find.
It wasn't a movie, it was more of a documentary. I used to love their music when I grew up.
Yeah, they
Oh, yeah.
In the
Good
80s, early 80s, mid 80s, late 80s. I was a young adult then, so.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be binge watching the new episodes of The Witcher this weekend.
Yeah, we're going to have to finish resting because that trip was so hard. I told Angel when we started, I said, we'll be home by midnight at the latest.
Yeah, we didn't get home till like
stopping.
we didn't get home till what 2:30.
And that's only because I was driving extra fast.
the same as us with going to Phoenix City. We were supposed to be there around 7 p.m. We didn't get there till after 11 because we got stopped in a parking lot a couple of times from accidents or whatever.
I was going over the speed limit. It was terrible. It was crazy.
I always drive over the speed limit.
I normally drive under.
No,
I'm-
yeah, Keith was cruising.
I mean, I was going
Have
fast.
Yeah,
I
I'm
actually-
surprised we didn't get any tickets. I'll tell you.
Oh, me too. I had cars where they weren't actually passing me. That was amazing. And I was passing some. Normally, all the cars pass me.
Yeah.
On our way home, when we saw the "Welcome to Florida" sign, and you're on I-75 getting ready to hit I-10, I was
Yeah.
like, the car didn't do under 100 miles an hour until I got to the exit. I was like,
No, I didn't go that fast. Fast as I went was about 77.
my wife kept telling me, Denise kept telling me, she says, "Man, you better lighten up on that foot. You're gonna get us a nasty ticket. You're gonna get us a nasty ticket." Okay, honey. About 5 minutes later, I'm back up to 90, 100.
When did Keith grow up?
Never.
Never. I've never grew up. But I did grow up. When I grew up, it's kind of like when Chiefs age and era, the maximum speed limit was 55.
Yeah.
You couldn't ever, and you had to be on an interstate to do that.
I remember when they switched it and they went to 55 all the way across the country.
Oh, yep, I do too.
Roseanne needs proof. No, like literally when I was watching the like map thingy, it like shows you how fast you're going and it goes like red if you're speeding. And Keith went
And I had
into
some
the
reds.
Keith went in the red quite a few times.
I
So
had red. Oh, yeah.
yeah, the new season of The Witcher just came out because
You
I got
know-
like an alert on my phone.
You know, I had to be driving fast as if it guesstimated us at 10 hours, and I made it in 12 with all the stops we had to do. That alone tells you I drove over the speed limit. Just saying.
I'm glad to get home and eat some real food instead of all the junk we were eating.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't have to do that to eat real food. I ate real food down at I.
What are you doing, baby?
We ate real food down at Ida's. Oh man, that barbecue ribs is good.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, when you're traveling and you're stopping and you're like, okay, sausage biscuit, yeah, let's get a burger, yeah, let's get. It was horrible. We were eating horribly.
That was Ida's. The corn was homegrown, tomatoes homegrown. It was all good. And that was beef barbecue ribs, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
picked tomatoes.
Yeah, we had beef
Next
ribs.
day we head up to my brother's.
And
We
then
got another barbecue rib day.
pork ribs.
We had
She
pork
said
ribs.
the other day she was picking tomatoes with Paul and David, and they're picking tomatoes off the vine already.
Oh, he already had his whole like counter filled with
Oh, man.
tomatoes, and then
We
we
only-
were eating tomatoes like all day with
She didn't
everything.
cook
we
you up
can-
any fried green tomatoes?
No.
She actually made
Oh.
me a sweet tea. Oh Lord.
Yeah, Ida made a sweet tea.
Fried green tomatoes are real good.
I wish we could have brought some of the tomatoes home for us, but we were going to be another day. But we did take some to Mike. They were big and they were huge.
Ida gave us some bread and
We got
butter
pickles.
bread and butter pickles that we brought home. Yeah,
Oh,
David, he like he'll can like a bunch of stewed tomato, and
yeah, that's the way to do it when you have a lot of tomatoes. Can up a bunch of them.
yeah.
Yeah, you can tell our kittens missed us when we got home.
I mean, obviously this one's going a little bit psycho on me.
Can you guys hear her purring?
Uh-huh.
How about they can see her being a little weirdo?
Yeah, and they were so happy. My cat was so happy when we walked in the house because that's the first time we'd ever been gone for a long period of time with our cat. And when we got home, she went crazy on us.
You have a furry squirrel on your desk, says Ringmaster.
It's a cat squirrel.
Everyone's asking, how was Texas?
Hot. A lot of flies.
How was Texas?
A lot of flies.
Yeah, it was real humid. David actually pulled out the box fan and sat it up on a table to
Yeah.
cool us down a little bit while we were outside.
I think that the flies was because of the number of cows. Must have been 1 or 2 cows for every human down there.
That's what I got. I got one sitting out back right here, a big box fan.
Oh, I thought that.
Well, that's like a super blow you away fan.
I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about a cow for a second.
He's got a high propellant fan.
That thing will keep you cool while you got it on.
A lot of cows in Texas. Yeah, we were driving home. I'd go, look, cows, and then I'd point to the other side, and I'd go, hey,
Yeah, Keith
And
kept
he do-
kept scaring me. Like
squirrel at her.
he's just sitting there and like I'm just like minding my own business, and then he points. He's like, "Hey!" And I'm like, "Hey, what?" And he's like, "There's hay right there. There's tons of hay in the fields."
I know, and there was some serious cornfields. We passed some really big, huge cornfields.
What was funny was she kept falling for it. Must have been about 10, 20 times.
All right. Well, when you're sitting there, you know, zoning off into space, and somebody's like, "Hey!" Like you're gonna be like, "What? What's going on?"
Well,
Yeah.
when you get Roseanne, when you get out there to the farm areas where there's a whole bunch of cows, you got 1 to 2 or 3 cows for every person. There tends to be a couple flies.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Them had like these bags that hang up, and it catches flies, and you could like fill that bag up in one freaking day.
Yeah.
They actually had
Need to call it
wasp.
what
A
you call it.
wasp was building a nest along like on the side of the fly bag.
we're running down the road, and I looked over at Denise and said, "What the hell?" Pardon my French. And she goes, "What?" And I pointed. All I could do was point, and there was someone in front of us doing 360s right in front of us on 22 East, raining like cows out there, not
Raining like
dogs,
cows.
like cows. Oh, it was something else.
Roseanne, welcome to the world of reality. Everything is overrated except for the person that loves it the most.
Well, Paula just really liked the ice cream, and she was really bummed because they said that was a seasonal flavor for
Yeah.
last year.
They do that too. When they get something really good, they take it away. They want you to make it want more and more.
Well, I mean, obviously it wasn't popular enough, or they would have kept it.
Roseanne went to the Bahamas.
No, it's what the Brahms.
Brahms.
The burger joint, convenience store, ice cream place type thing.
Oh, Brahms.
Brahms. They got pretty good ice cream.
I
good
thought you
food.
meant Bahamas.
I mean, it's not all that, but it's kind of all that. Every once in a while, just like every place else, they get this one flavor of ice cream that's off the hook.
We went to that beaver place I've never been to. What's the name of that place?
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's. That's it. Yeah.
Which Paula happened to try that one.
And I grabbed one of the Buc-ee's, and I said, "I'm getting this for Mrs. Coin Crew." And he said, "That's not a squirrel, Chief. That's a
It's a beaver.
And I went, "Oh, it is. Look at its tail. Okay, never
I
mind."
mean, it is pretty cute though. It kind of looks squirrelish.
Yeah, I did it back.
Dude,
Well,
that's
its
pretty
face,
cool.
yeah, its face and body and everything looks like a squirrel, but the tail is
Yeah.
definitely a beaver. No. I said, "Okay, never mind."
Buc-ee's is overrated, I think, Roseanne.
I mean, there's
It's
so
too
much
big.
stuff in there. It's like super overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go back to in time.
And then they have the bathroom at the back of the store, so you have to do like a hike if you need to use the restroom.
I want to go back in time.
Why?
Before we get out of here, I got to show you all something that Denise picked up. She didn't tell me she got this. And I told her, I said, "You should have got about 50 of those things because everybody in the community would want one." I'm walking
All right,
back.
I gotta say something before you show it. I want to go back in time because cereal aisles and everything, there was less choices. Life was simpler. All right, I'm done.
All right, give me a second. I'm getting in this box here.
Oh, I figured you'd have had a got while I was getting.
It took me a bit
Big,
to walk
right
through
there.
the whole house to the bedroom.
Just looked on his picture down here.
Where are you at? Oh, check this out.
Okay.
You're going to love this thing.
All right. It's a ceiling fan. Oh, dude, what is that? An Elvis guitar? And it just went black. What'd you do?
We lost you.
Is that one from from Graceland or something?
We see you now, Chief.
Yeah, I got an Amber Alert that came on my phone just now.
Oh,
You got to watch
Yeah.
out for them, man.
I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's a Graceland guitar, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's pretty
Yes, and people in the community would be like, Chief, I want one of those. I want one of those.
cool.
So how many did you buy?
One. She only bought one. And I said, honey, you
Dude,
don't
I
buy
would have
just
took one of those.
but you don't buy just one of
Well,
that.
Chief didn't
man.
know.
She was
Something
like,
like that, you buy a couple. There's always an Elvis fan.
yeah, she was like, well, they were $17. She's a penny pincher. They were $17. And I said, yeah, I would have bought about 20 of them.
Rocky Mountain said maybe the beaver's milkman was a squirrel. Fade to
All right.
black.
Time to go make breakfast.
Yeah,
Elvis has left the building.
yeah. It's time to do something.
Time to try to stretch my back a
yeah.
little bit, make it feel better, maybe.
Yeah, my butt's going numb from sitting here for like almost 2 hours.
Yeah, and I'm outside and I'm starting to sweat.
Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, Chief.
Oh, I loved it. You know I love hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, I just should be back to normal come Monday, hopefully.
Especially since the show and we all got to meet each other and give each other a big hug and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part. But some people didn't tell me who they were, so like I met people, but I didn't know who they were. Because if you told me who you were, then you got a hug. So maybe they just didn't want hugs.
That was me. I walked up and embarrassed myself right at the beginning when I walked into the show. Ravenhawk walked up to me and shook my hand and says, well, hello there, Chief Stacker. And I said, well, hello. Who might you be? I swear to God. And he goes, it's Ravenhawk, Chief. Like that, like, you idiot. It's Ravenhawk is what he was really saying. And he didn't have his sunglasses. He didn't have his bandana, all that. And I just didn't recognize him. And I was like, oh my God, it's Ravenhawk. Are you kidding me? He was like, Chief Stacker.
Well, when we was down there, I mean, there was kids and, people just geeking out over Seeker and Rob. I mean, and Raven was, and myself, we just didn't have as many geekers. So we had a couple people wanting to meet us, but nobody geeked on us.
Yeah. There was a couple there that were definitely the celebrities of the show, kind of.
I think it was just the two. And then Mad's got a celebrity status about him.
Yeah. And you and Angel.
I'm just a guy.
You and Angel, in my opinion. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm just a guy, and she's just a
you
squirrel
just wanted squirrel hugs, Chief.
That's what that is.
Yeah, and I still didn't get enough. I want more.
Yeah, once you go squirrel hug, you never go back.
Yeah. One of the most recognizable people there, though, I think was Ida.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody knew Ida.
Absolutely. That was the celebrity of the show right there.
Yeah, if I had to pick one overall, I mean, people didn't like geek out to meet Ida because she's like the mother of YouTube. That's my mom. I don't need to geek out over her type thing.
Have a good
Exactly.
one, Rocky Mountain.
But
Well, Ida hugs are the best also, so.
yeah, everybody knew her.
I
But,
want to find the SOB that stole from her.
Yeah.
I don't mean to bring that up, but I want to find the person that did that.
Oh, heck yeah. That is just wrong.
Tricky Rick said he would have geeked on you, Keith.
No, you wouldn't. I'm just a guy. I'm not worth geeking on. I'm just a guy.
Got a bunch of Navy SEAL buddies that are mine. I'll make a few phone calls if we find that person.
Yeah, that's just if I knew who that person was, they wouldn't be allowed on my channel.
Oh, they wouldn't be allowed in the state of Florida if I found out who it was.
Yeah, Roseanne did scare Ida. Because Ida wasn't expecting Roseanne. like, because I didn't know what she looked like.
Yeah, she found me by my voice. She was standing right beside me, and she goes, "That's got to be Chief Stacker. I can tell by his voice." Hey, Roseanne. Hi. How you doing?
Morning vote for Pedro.
Morning, Tricky Rick.
It was definitely
Vote for Pedro.
It was definitely a fun show. I mean, next year cannot come soon enough. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I
It's gonna be
definitely want to
bigger.
do it next year.
It's gonna be better.
I don't know if I'm going to drive though. I think we might fly next year if I can talk the Admiral into it.
Yeah.
Rent a car.
I think most people are going to stay in a different hotel.
Yeah.
I don't know if the tables will be as cheap because, from what I understand, Mike didn't make money this year.
Yeah, those bathroom areas were tiny, weren't they? Where our toilet and tub was, it was tiny. You could barely close the door.
Yeah, we're not staying in that hotel.
Well, our toilet, like, it sounded like a 747 jet. Every time you flushed it, it was like.
Yeah, ours in Graceland, when you flush the toilet afterwards, it would make this banging sound where it sounded like air going through the pipes, and it was just loud banging. So I know I woke up a few people about 3 o'clock in the morning when I had to get up.
Well, we're going to stay at a hotel that's a little bit further away that offers free breakfast.
Exactly.
Offset the parking fee. But
Exactly.
then again, if you're a dealer, you get free parking. They did get that down for us.
I paid $25 a day.
Ringmaster Ray.
Oh, you went to the hotel and paid.
Yeah, it was on our bill, so we just paid it. It's $50 for the 2 days.
Yeah, see, if you'd have parked over at the convention center, it would have been free parking. Or not free, but it would have been cheaper. Just showing your badge going in. Well,
Yeah.
Not
All
a
right,
big deal.
guys.
all right.
Oh,
Have a great day, guys. I'm out.
Love y'all. Take care. Be good. Have a good weekend.
love y'all. Appreciate y'all. See you on Ida's come Monday. Hi, Silver Gator.
Yep. See you Monday.
Love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. See y'all later. Bye-bye.